Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashlyn and today I am joined again by my mom. Yes. So we're getting so close to our Walt Disney World trip and soon you'll be able to meet my dad. We're all going to be in a video very soon. Next month we're going to do a little family tag before we go to Walt Disney World. But we thought today that we would do a Disneyland tag and answer some questions because my mom's been going to Disneyland actually for a while since she was what, like two? Yeah, so it runs in our family. So we thought that we would remember that. Well, we thought we would share some of our experiences, but stay tuned because at the very end of this video I'm going to be revealing my 500 subscribers giveaway winner. So watch this entire video and when you get to the end we will reveal who is the magic winner. So let's get into some questions. China actually posted this video a couple months ago. This is called the Disneyland tag. I'll leave all the questions in the description below, but we're just going to take turns answering them, and so hopefully you guys like this. Okay, so question number 1 is which Disney parks have you visited? And since my mom is a guest on my channel, I will let her answer all of these first. So which Disney parks have you visited?
Disneyland, DCA, Disney World, Epcot, and excuse me, Disneyland, Tokyo. Oh no, Sea.
Tokyo Disney Sea.
Sea.
Sorry. So okay, so that's what, five parks?
Yes.
So I've been
Sorry,
to...
did I cough in your face?
No, you're fine. So I've been to Disneyland, obviously, DCA, obviously, and then Tokyo Disney Sea was one that I went to when I was little, so only 3, but that's gonna change in July. Question number 2 is, what is your earliest Disney park memory? You can think all the way back to when you were...
I honestly can't... Oh, I do remember. It was at Disney World, and I don't know, 7, maybe 8, maybe. But I remember not slamming Disney World or anything, but the Pirates of the Caribbean, I remember we went on that ride, and it just looked like this little entrance. It was like just this little kind of a hallway that you walk through, and just on the front it said Pirates of the Caribbean, and it was just painted on it. And not that it was bad, it was a good ride, but we're just so used to seeing Disneyland, where it's all, you know, you stand in line, there's all this music playing and all these, you know, features that you could look at there. It was just kind of like you went down this little hallway and there was the ride. So that was...
So the 8-year-old you was not impressed.
No. Not with Disney World.
Well, we'll see when we go back to the Magic Kingdom if that's changed at all. My earliest park memory, I remember, sorry, there's a lawnmower outside. Thanks, neighbors. That's really annoying. So I think the earliest park memory I have was when we were about to see Main Street Electrical Parade when I was like, I don't know, when did we go for Christmas? When was that? When I was like 5?
Oh yeah,
5
probably
or 6.
About, well, maybe a little younger.
But I remember sitting in like my stroller, and I can still smell.
Well, you weren't 5 or 6 when you were sitting in your stroller.
Oh yeah, I was 4. It was probably what, 3 or 4.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
3 or 4. I don't know. Yeah. So I got there at a young age too, but I remember smelling like the kettle corn and stuff on like, or the caramel corn on the street or on Main Street, and all the cast members were like pushing the carts where they sold all the little, like the toys that you pushed, and the stuff would light up and like move around, and, because people would do it for the electrical parade. So I remember just sitting in my stroller and like smelling all these things, but I also remember being really tired because we spent the whole day there and I was not having it. But I remember that was really fun because every time I wait for parade now I get all excited because I remember like I smell like the caramel corn and I hear the music. And, yes, the Main Street senses that get pumped into the street sound smell amazing. Number 3 is, what is your favorite park?
I'm gonna say Disneyland. I mean, that's like the classic.
That's the home.
You know,
park.
That's the home park. That's the classic.
I'm gonna say, I don't know, guys. You know how I feel about California Adventure. I love California Adventure. It's not as epic as Disneyland is because Disneyland is the classic epitome of Walt Disney, but I feel like DCA is just so different and it's so cool, and with all the changes that I'm actually very happy about, I think it's gonna start to become my favorite park. I'm hoping when I go to Walt Disney World though, that changes, because I feel like Epcot's gonna be one of my favorite parks.
Yeah, that's pretty...
I don't know. I'm pretty excited for Epcot, actually.
I mean, the magic, yes, is Disney World, but just the impressiveness of what they can do, Epcot is pretty great.
Yeah, I'm excited for Epcot. 4 is, which on-site hotels have you stayed at?
The Disney Disneyland Hotel. And again, not slamming Disneyland. I'm sure that, you know,
they revamped it.
They revamped it. But when we went, it was when we took.
That's right. I was not impressed when I went.
Well, there was coloring. A little kid had colored on the painting. There was a painting on the wall, and some little kid had colored on that, and that was not taken down or not fixed.
Oh,
so
yeah, that's not cool.
Yeah,
that was also the one I was like 7. That was.
No, you were probably about 5.
Oh, I was younger.
You kind of like are thinking older. No, you were all the main.
This was when I was.
Yeah, all the main trips are like before.
Oh, that's right. Because then I took that huge gap, and then we went for my 16th birthday. Yeah. And it was like the first time we had gone in like. Yeah.
No, you
years.
were tiny.
Oh,
tiny.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I remember that too actually then, because I remember being in the Disneyland Hotel and it wasn't impressive. But now they have the light up headboards and they have the.
No, you were about 4.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I don't remember my ages. What is your favorite land or area?
Fantasyland.
Why?
I don't know. It's just a happy place. I mean, the whole park is. It's just I like the rides. I like the name. I like the princesses there. Mm-hmm. It's just very happy.
That's the classic Disneyland land. So
yes, I love that.
Yeah. I have 2. One in each park in DCA. I love Cars Land. I think that's one of the coolest land themes they've ever come up with. And then of course New Orleans Square in Disneyland. I love sitting, you know, by the river and just listening to the music and watching the people. And it also has my favorite ride, which is the Haunted Mansion in it. So, I mean, it's very accessible and there's a lot of cool places to go, and it feels like you're in, you know, I've never been to New Orleans, but it feels like you're totally not in like a park. It just feels like you're out seeing this like really pretty landscape. And once Rivers of America goes back up, it's gonna be exciting to see the riverboats running again. So that'll be really cool. What is your all-time favorite ride?
Okay, well, my all-time favorite ride, I think, is Soaring Over California. No.
Soaring Around the World.
Yeah, Soaring. Well, I was going to say, yeah, it's not Soaring Over. That is just, I love that. I love being high. I love being, not hot. I love feeling like I'm flying.
What?
I'm trying to say this in a nice way. Not that I love being high, not that I just like that feeling of, flying over like landscapes and just the way they have it over, you know, the waterfalls and things. That's really nice. But my classic all-time favorite, just nostalgic place in my heart is It's a Small World. Yeah. I know people hate that. I know that.
No, a lot of people don't hate it. A lot of people love it. I personally am very sick of the song, only because if they only played it in the ride, I think I would be fine with it. But they play it outside the ride, they play it inside the ride. Then when you get out of the ride, it's still playing. And on busy days, when you're in line for an hour, you hear the song at least 60 times. And to me, that's just not an idea of a fun time. I used to love it, but now that I'm older, to me, I get there's a lot of people out there that love It's a Small World, and I think it's a great ride to ride your first time at Disney, because it's like the classic Disney ride. I mean, it's amazing. It's fantastic what they're able to do with all the different cultures and using the song in the different languages. But for someone that has gone to Disney enough now and that goes by that land all the time and hears that song over and over, it's not a ride that I make.
Well, you go back all the time, so but like, I don't go back all the time, but it's just kind of nice because that's like an old friend, you know? I mean, it doesn't change. Yes. But they change it, like for Christmas, they do different things.
This is true.
But it's like, that's the one constant, you know?
Yes. And that ride promotes world peace, which I think our entire world needs. So
yes,
it's not...
but it's just, see that whole thing there.
Yes.
The whole package is just
yes. My favorite ride, God, this is so hard. I ride so many rides, and I ride them multiple times at the park. The 2 rides that are battling for first right now are Star Tours and Haunted Mansion. I think just the sheer fact of being in Disneyland and getting the excitement of waiting in line is the Haunted Mansion. When you hear the eerie music and we walk through the queue and you see the gravestones and you see the ghost hosts, and I just don't think there's any ride experience like that. Star Tours is cool, and it has like, it's weird, it has like a certain smell when you walk in, and then you see the animatronics and you do, like, that's really cool. But I feel like the feeling of excitement that I get always comes from the Haunted Mansion, and especially because when during the holidays it turns over to the Nightmare Before Christmas theme. I love that ride when you can go through the banquet hall and smell like pumpkin. It is amazing. It is so cool. And we're gonna go around Halloween time, hopefully. So we get to go on that again, which would be really cool. What is your favorite show / parade?
Oh, the parade that we went the last time.
Paint the Night.
Yeah, okay, Paint the Night. That's my
hands
favorite.
down, the best.
But again, okay, so I know it's not asking for nostalgia or whatever, but the Electric Light Parade, that has been there since I don't remember how long.
And it came back.
And hearing that song, I can still hear that song in my head, but...
Everybody can say that.
No, I don't. But that's to me like the quintessential Disney thing.
Yeah.
But I really did enjoy the Paint the Night.
I have never had a better experience than when I watched Paint the Night. And it sucks that we only got to see it once.
Yeah.
I went back thinking, oh, I get to see it, and the Main Street Electrical Parade was there. Not that I don't like the Main Street Electrical Parade, but I've seen it. I've seen it.
Well, I wanted to see it. I wanted to stay and see it because it was at 11 and we were right there at the Penny Arcade, and everybody was too tired.
And nobody was there for the second parade of Paint the Night. And knowing how big of a success it was after we left, once again, it's another Hamilton situation. I was kicking myself afterwards going, why didn't we stay?
We would have been right there.
Yeah, Paint the Night. Oh, God, Paint the Night is the coolest nighttime show I think Disney has ever had. The song is amazing, and I wish I was there for the last night because people were singing the song and they were, you know, giving it standing ovations, and I thought that was great. But I think that's my favorite nighttime show. I think if I chose like a daytime show, Mickey and the Magical Map was really good too. The show that we went to in Fantasyland.
Oh, and they had all the people standing, yeah, that was nice. Yeah, the paintbrush. Yeah, I liked that. That was, yeah.
I will always go back to the Magical Map.
That was good.
Yeah. Do you enjoy meeting characters?
Yes. I haven't done it in a long time. I enjoyed, I mean, it's kind of nice when you have kids because that's where you like get the joy from. I mean, like if Dad and I went, I wouldn't make it a thing to go, oh, let's go meet the characters, you know. So I think it's a lot of fun when you go with kids or whatever, and you know, go meet them. However, that guy that you showed me on YouTube that goes and talks with all the different voices.
Oh yeah, the guy that impersonates.
He impersonates. That I think as an adult would be a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
But
that guy's talent.
Yeah. I mean, I do like meeting them, but I wouldn't go out of my way just as an adult if like I went with her dad to just go, you know, and hunt them out. So it's not, you know, but as having a child with you, yeah, you do kind of hunt them out and you meet them, and yeah.
I love meeting characters. Yeah. I think it's so fun to meet characters and to play off of them and to see how they interact with you, and they're so good at their jobs that you could say anything and they'll turn it into a fun conversation or interaction because some of them can't talk. But yeah, I love it. I think it's great.
By the way, this is really cute. I was going to tell you this. Sorry, impromptu story. Sorry. There was a thing posted. Well, no, I was saying sorry to you, but it was really sweet, and I think you liked it. But it was saying just when you thought that there wasn't enough magic or something, there was that little boy, and he was deaf. Oh yeah. And they were bending down. Yeah. One of the cast members was walking around, I guess, with Mickey and Minnie, and she bent down to the little boy. He was super tiny, and she was teaching Mickey and Minnie, and they told the little boy. Sorry.
Yeah, so she's gonna cry.
Sorry.
No, so it was basically it was really cute because they basically learned sign language to communicate with this little boy who was deaf, and I thought that was really cute. And there's a bunch of videos like that. This was, I think, one of the most recent ones that happened on Main Street in Disneyland about 2 months ago. But it went viral, and it's like this whole thing. But I thought that was really cute.
So do I love the characters? Yes.
Of course she does, because she's crying. No, don't be sorry. I've cried way too many times in Disneyland. In that same vein, what characters have you met, and who is your favorite?
Oh, I love Chippendale is my absolute favorite. Absolute favorite.
Mine too.
Yeah.
My favorite is probably Chippendale, just because they're so energetic, and at the Plaza Inn we spent a bunch of time with Dale, and that was awesome. The chipmunks are so cute.
Yeah, I love them.
You can't have better people than chipmunks. So what is your favorite restaurant?
Okay, so again, it's nostalgia wise and favorite now, but I've always loved the Blue Bayou. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, just because you know, you're out there, and where they have it, the little crickets are, that's right when the ride starts, and it's kind of dark, and it's just, I like the feeling of that. And that was like the, you know, oh, that was the restaurant when she was growing up and when I was there when I was younger. But the last time we all went as a family, I enjoyed
the Jazz Kitchen, right?
Yes, I enjoyed that because that food was, the food was
really
actually,
good.
yeah,
That was really good. Yeah, I feel like I've said the same thing. Jazz Kitchen is like amazing. It's in downtown Disney, and they serve some of the best like Cajun Creole food ever. Their shrimp and grits is like some of the best food I've ever had. It was so good. My dad actually learned how to make it, and the like day we came home from Disneyland, we're like, we gotta make it. That was really good. I think if I had an in-park restaurant, I'd probably pick Cove Bar at DCA because they have lobster nachos and they're like the best things in the entire world. The wait's way too long though, so you get them on a good day. And when I can drink, they have really pretty drinks, so I'm excited for that. Apparently they're very strong.
So love it even more.
We'll find that out later. What is your most fond Disney park memory?
So I think my most fond memory is when her dad and I were dating. We went. I think we were still dating, yeah. For 4th of July, because we lived in LA. And so 4th of July, we said, oh, what are we going to do for, you know, so we said, oh, let's go to the Disneyland and let's watch the fireworks. And so because we lived there and because we weren't spending all day there, I think we got there at like 6 o'clock or something like that. The park was just packed, but it was nice because we weren't, you know, rushing to get on any rides because that was not our intent. Our intent was just to go hang out, see some fireworks, and so we weren't, you know, flustered and having to, you know, stand in the lines and everything. But when it was over, when it was over, we went to go eat at the Blue Bayou, but we were going this way and everybody else was leaving through Main Street, and there was just wall-to-wall people. And so Dad stood up on one of the benches and he started mooing like a cow because it was like, oh, you know, we're steering the cattle.
Seriously?
He started mooing like a cow. That was very embarrassing. I was sitting down, but hey, whatever. But that, I do have to say, was a fun, I liked
Dad.
it.
Mooing at a crowded Disneyland.
Yeah, he stood up on one of the benches and started moving like a cow. So
he hasn't changed at all. Yeah. I feel like I would have a lot just because Disney is so great. I've made a lot of memories in the past couple years just going. This past year alone, I've had some memories, but I feel like 2 that I could pinpoint. One was very recent, and that was dancing with Mr. Penguin at the Plaza Inn, because that's just, I was speechless after that was over. I was like, what just happened? I don't even know that that was possible. So I just thought that was amazing because I don't know, for me, I just didn't experience anything like that before. I never really had like a cast member experience that was like above and beyond. I mean, they're great, but I don't have like, you know, they did this such amazing thing for me and it changed my whole day at Disneyland. But like that moment was like, wow, like that was super cool.
And then Rafiki kind of got into it.
Rafiki kind of got into it. So yeah, they were kind of fighting over me. Yeah, that was just, it was so interesting to see that. It was so cool. But I think when we all went for the first time, again for the 60th, I just remember after the fireworks were over and the castle was all lit up and we were walking to Indiana Jones, I think it was, and they had the acoustic version of A Kiss Goodnight playing, and I remember Step Into the Magic playing, and that was just so, like, I listen to that song all the time now, and it's just so, like, nostalgic. Even though it was only, like, maybe, what, 4 years ago or something like that, it just felt really, like, I felt really happy, and that was, like, the happy moment of my trip, and I feel like we don't get that again because the song is gone and the fireworks are gone, and so, you know, I'd really like to have that again. So hopefully when we go to Walt Disney World and see Happily Ever After, that the same thing will happen, but I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed all of our answers. I know this was kind of a long video, but we had a lot to say, and I really love doing videos with my mom. And so we're really excited to go for our Walt Disney World trip. It's almost 50 days away, which is crazy to think that several months ago I was at 180 days getting up at 3 a.m. booking dining reservations. So it's
yes,
all
but when yes, and I know you don't mind that, but when the trip goes off and the pitch and everything, it will be very
all be because of me. No, but
the funding that we are providing. No,
the tickets, which were very expensive. Yes, I'm paying for a lot of things that maybe they don't know about still too. So anyway, but anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want to see more of this woman right here, comment down below. We're gonna probably do a Mickey monthly in about a week or so because the box was gonna come late, so we'll try to work that out. And then of course, like I said, about a month before our trip, I expect to see my dad in a video where we're all gonna answer some questions about what we're most excited for Walt Disney World. So
maybe you don't want to tune in. No.
No, I think they should. I think, well, people like you, so I don't know.
Tune in. He's just a little strange. Not that I'm not.
I mean, he was mooling at a crowd in Disneyland. Yes. Do you really trust that guy? I don't know. I don't think I do.
That's what I'm saying.
Anyway, so now the time has come to announce my giveaway winner. So drum roll on my knees here because it's not. But the winner of my giveaway is Oh Hey Disney. So congratulations! I really hope you like your stuff. I'm gonna contact you through. I think you have like an Instagram or Twitter. I'll message you. I'll also lid this video up. If you can comment on this video, then I would love to get your address so I can send you all this amazing stuff. So congratulations once again to Oh Hey Disney. Yeah, it's super exciting. Thank you for taking part. Everybody who entered in my 500 subscribers giveaway, thank you so much. I'll definitely be doing a lot more giveaways on this channel as the trip goes by and I can get stuff from Walt Disney
I'll make sure,
World.
I was just gonna say, I'll make sure you get some Disney World
yes so I can
Epcot stuff.
yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of stuff when I go to Walt Disney World. I have a whole suitcase just dedicated to souvenirs. But yeah, so I'll just be doing a lot more giveaways, but be sure to subscribe to this channel if you like this video, like down below, and then also there's a little bell icon if you want to know whenever I post videos. Click that icon, you won't miss a video from me or an update from me. But please follow my social media links. I'm super close to 550 now. It's already been a couple weeks, but you guys are awesome, so keep that going. I wonder if we can get to 600 by my birthday. Let's see if we can get that. That's my goal, 600 by July 26th, so make that happen, guys. But thank you so much for watching. My mom, thank you for being in this video. But yeah, comment down below if you want to answer some of these questions. I tag everybody to do this, so the questions will be down in the description box. You can comment, you can make a video response. I would love to see what you guys have to say. But until next Monday, we will see you guys later. Bye.